The Industrial Cooperative draws upon first-hand fieldwork research of relevant case studies to suggest an alternative but feasible future to reposition London's concept of the circular economy, from primarily that of a business model adaptation, where individuals are tasked with alleviating waste, to a spatially rooted infrastructure where resource flows and relations between companies are facilitated and managed, enabling the sorting out of both resources currently labelled waste and the industrial estates they exist within. Since the 2011 waste regulations were put in place, the UK has supposedly been adhering to the outlined waste hierarchy, which prioritises different methods of maintaining value. However, predictability for profit taking precedence over environmental effectiveness sees incineration and waste-to-energy plants increasingly chosen as the preferred route, rather than being the necessary safety net for other less established but more efficient methods, such as reuse, repair, or remanufacture. Straying from this hierarchy sees the most effective processes currently constrained to smaller-scale undervalued spaces, incapable of facilitating wider change. This is contrasted by European case studies such as Ray Tuna, the world's first recycling mall, which utilises the proximity of spaces of disposal and consumption to create a place where waste is filtered into an ordered state to be sold, seeing waste reframed to become a valued and entirely free resource stream. Similarly to material waste streams, land can be wasted too. Past excess residential land releases have forced London's undervalued industrial land to be protected by the Industrial Intensification and Co-location Primer. My project proposes that this intensification of industrial land be used to house the programme of Ray Tuna at an urban scale, seeing spaces able to facilitate the transition to a genuinely circular economy. The council-owned Industrial Cooperative designs, develops and manages specific architectural typologies within industrial estates. These necessary sequences of spaces filter constant and contingent waste streams, allowing maximum value to be recognised and realised as resource streams. Each typology in this system plays a fundamental role in saving waste from becoming obsolete by navigating it to the time and space in which it is deemed most valuable. The Industrial Cooperative is therefore a model, implemented here in the Montague Industrial Estate in the London Borough of MPhil, but one that demonstrates the potential of a spatial implementation of the circular economy in wider urban industrial landscapes. Whilst it is impossible to actively plan for all products disposed and their resultant journey through these typologies, the journey of a dining chair is interrogated to demonstrate the approach. The journey starts at the return point's initial drop-off docks, where the chair is sorted into generic categories such as wooden or furniture, before being cross-examined against lists of desirables from associated businesses. Whilst it is not in immediate demand, it is recognised as possessing a residual value and is stored in the vertical material banks until the material broker sources a joiner in need of a certain size of timber. Once delivered to the joiner, who has free access to this waste stream, they disassemble the chair, utilising the material value it holds, and pass on any waste left over to the open shed. This acts as a front of house for the industrial estate, educating the public on matters of repair and manufacturing. The outputs from both the private workshops and the open sheds are then sold within the marketplace, alongside repair services provided by industrial cooperative businesses that draw attention to the value in what was once a waste stream. Collectively, the model of the Industrial Cooperative forms a toolkit to filter and revalue a constant and contingent waste stream into an integral and utilised resource stream, furthered still by iterations and adaptations of the model developed elsewhere.